Hey guys, Sasha from Mobile Geeks here, and we are about to unbox one of the most affordable, if not the most affordable, Windows 8 tablet. That's not a Windows RT tablet, it's a Windows 8 tablet. That's the ASUS VivoTab Smart, and it just went on pre-order in the US for $4.99. So the fine folks of ASUS just sent it over, and well, finally I can unbox it. Let me see. It is still wrapped up. And this, oh gosh, I hate this plastic foil stuff. Here we go. By the way, that's a really tiny box. Just to give you an idea, I have the Samsung Artiv Smart PC here, which is an 11.6 inch. But even this device is just way bigger than the box that comes with the VivoTab Smart. Okay, here we go, and there it is. I like this, that this is padded. So, what I love about ASUS, they're really taking care of details. Oh, by the way, look at this mirroring here of our wall. Nice one. They're really taking care of details in terms of packaging and everything. So I've got the black version, and it also comes, of course, with your PSU, USB 2.0 connector that ends into a micro USB connector. And that's about it, but I would expect to have some, well, no manuals, but a little cloth to make sure that you can get rid of all the fingerprints that you're leaving on a touchscreen device. What I would love to see more with companies in these days are manuals. Why aren't there no manuals anymore? Does it mean that our operating system and hardware are becoming so usable and that you don't need manuals anymore? Instead of just outsourcing all the support online and to a call center, how about just putting a proper manual in there? Companies are just not doing it anymore. I remember when I got my C64, like in, was it 83 or 84, there was a massive manual, not only for the computer, but also for BASIC. And yeah, seems like these days are over. Anyways, here it is, and I'm really excited about this, I tell you that, because I think that Windows 8 definitely has a massive shot for the tablet market. And okay, here we go. I know I don't want to destroy it because I still have to do a German unboxing. Okay, here we go. That's it. It's a 10.1 inch display, 1366 by 768 is the resolution. Okay, here's the camera, that's me. Obviously a glossy display. We have a Windows button here on the front. There is a 2 megapixel camera here on the front, and I think it's an 8 megapixel camera on the back. And this should be the same one as in the ASUS Transformer Prime. So this is one of the best cameras that you can get in a tablet in these days. I also love the finish on the back. It's this kind of soft touch plastic. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels really, really good in your hands. What about here? This should be the micro USB connector, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually, Jesus, what is it? Is it a display out or mini VGA out? Oh, I'm so bad when it comes to these super small connectors. No, you know what? I think this is a micro HDMI. Power button. Then we have the rocker for the volume. Micro USB. Hold on. Power button. Yep. That's not the power button, and that's also not the rocker for the volume. Is for micro SD card. Yeah, definitely. And the other one should be for an SD card. Would be even better to get a SIM card in there, right? Come on. Is this actually working? Oh no, you need to get it in there with a little needle just to get it out. So here's the rocker for the volume, connector for your headset. There's nothing on the bottom, and there's a power button here on the top. So this also means it doesn't come with a keyboard. Is this actually the first Windows 8 tablet that's not meant to be used together with the keyboard? Well, might be, and I guess that's why it's so inexpensive. I told you already about the display, 11.6 inch, and the resolution is 1366 by 768. So, in terms of weight, this is 580 grams. It feels very light. Compare this to an iPad 3 or 4, which are roughly around 650 grams. That's a huge difference. It's also very thin. That's only 9.7 millimeters. And it definitely feels very solid and very good in your hands. It's about to switch it on, I guess. Here we go. You know what, this might take a while, because I'm not sure if you have to set it up first. Oh wait, activate Windows. Okay. You know what, let's just go back and forget about the activation. It's kind of interesting. This is an inductive button here, while, for example, let me just grab the Samsung again, which comes with a physical button. Here we go. Let's move this ASUS to the back. You know what, let's zoom out a little bit so you can see this. So here we have this physical button of the Samsung, and here's the ASUS. And oh my god, look at this difference here, 11.6 and 10.1 inch. That's massive. And also in terms of weight, wow. Well, the Samsung is meant to be also in its keyboard dock, but you can still use it as a tablet, of course. But the ASUS is just, yeah, it's just very mobile compared to this one. Even though I'm still not sure if a 10-inch is mobile in general. Again, here we have this physical button, huge screen, also 11.6, 1366 by 768 is the resolution on the Samsung. And here, let me just show you the difference here. Look at this. Right, so yeah, the ASUS VivoTab Smart is definitely meant to be a very mobile Windows 8 tablet. And once again, this is Windows 8 and not RT. And I think Microsoft and also the OEMs need to educate the users about this. Because even though that Windows RT looks like Windows 8, you know what? Try to install Chrome or Firefox or Mozilla on there. Just a simple browser. And you will know about the difference. And I think this really confused customers. Windows RT doesn't seem to be right there at the moment, because you won't have any apps, right? But how many apps are on the App Store for Windows RT? A couple of hundred? Well, as soon as you're diving into the Windows 8 world and you're going to your desktop, you know, let me just get the, here's the screen, hold on a second. Here we go. That looks better. Where is the desktop tile? Any chance that I can go? Here we go. Bang. So as soon as you're on the desktop, this huge gate to the Windows app ecosystem opens up for you. And then we're not talking about a couple of 100,000. We're actually talking about millions of apps. But I also need to tell you, they won't be touch optimized. But still, I mean, you can play a bunch of games on here, the traditional Windows games, and this definitely makes a huge difference. Let's go back to this typical Windows tile, and let's take a quick look, because I won't do a complete walkthrough right now. And I think this device deserves just a longer video, like 20-30 minutes, where I'm going to show you what kind of apps ASUS pre-installed and how the look and feel is, and especially also how the performance of this Intel Atom is, because it comes with a 1.8 GHz dual-core Intel Atom Z2760. which also sports then a PowerVR SGX 545 GPU. And it also comes with 2 GB of memory and 64 GB of built-in storage. Once again, $499. I tell you what, this is a bargain. And this thing will sell like hotcakes. Anyways, let's take a quick look what kind of pre-installed apps we have on here. So here's of course the Mail app, and you know all these Windows 8 apps. You have a connection to the store, to Windows SkyDrive, which is a kind of alternative for Dropbox. So if you're setting up a Windows Live ID, you will immediately get sucked into this Microsoft ecosystem, which is very, very convenient. What else do we have here? Of course, Bing, and a couple of tiles for news. What is this? A little travel app? Once again, that's the first time I'm using it right now. So it's Bing Travel, which gives you featured destinations here where you want to go. What about I love Seattle in Washington. It's beautiful over there. So you're getting all introductions, maps, and currency, and how to get there, a bunch of pictures, panorama pictures. That's beautiful. Attractions. Really, really nice little app. And again, it just also shows you about the usability of Windows 8 on a tablet, and I think it's great. I love this idea of tiles. Let's go back, and I'm going to show you a little bit about the multitasking. ASUS SuperNote here, which we've been seeing for the first time about a year or 1.5 years ago on Android tablets. So great to see that the successful ASUS apps are also making it over to a Windows 8 device. ASUS Web Storage, if you don't want to use SkyDrive. We have the ASUS Vibe Fun Center, which is kind of a multimedia center. We can watch videos. You can also subscribe to magazines over there. The ASUS Camera app. Let's give it a quick look, and let's at least take a picture, and let me show you, okay, how I am going to, here we go, my little setup right now here. I don't need more options, hold on a second. Oh, it's a little bit shaky. Oh, look at this, he's using an Apple iPad with all the specs of the VivoTab Smart. Yeah, that's how I'm doing the hands-on. Sorry about that, guys. You know that I'm an Android lover and I'm using a Windows devices, but you know, at least that's what the iPad is good for. And for playing Vice City, because it looks great on the iPad 4. We have Kindle on here, My Libraries, actually, this ASUS app, where you can also get these ebooks and magazines. Of course, we have little tiles for Xbox. If you have your Live ID, if you have your Xbox ID, you can also combine this with a Windows 8 tablet. And yeah, just a bunch of... does it come with a pre-installed Microsoft Office? Yeah, there we go. So it comes with Microsoft Office. You can try it out for a limited time, and of course you can also just buy it. I told you about the RAM, I told you about the CPU, and I've told you about all the other specs. I mean, this is meant to be just an unboxing. I tell you what, we're definitely gonna dive in there. We're gonna push it through all our testing and reviewing course, and I will definitely show you if it's worth it to buy a $499 Windows 8 tablet that is running on an Intel Atom. Right now, what I see and what the first impressions are, and based on my experiences with other Windows 8 tablets, I tell you what, this is definitely a device to look out for. That's the first impression of the ASUS VivoTab Smart. I'm Sascha from Mobile Geeks, and if you like this video, come on, give us a thumbs up. And if you like our channel, you can subscribe over here. You can also share this video with your friends, and please leave me a comment and let me know what you want to know about what I should do in the detailed review of the ASUS VivoTab Smart. I'm Sascha from Mobile Geeks. Thanks for watching.